For some time now, I've had pain, recurring pain, a chronic issue with my hips, and a few months ago this pain got aggravated, particularly in my left hip, and I've been challenged by this kind of recurring discomfort there. And so this morning, before I sat down to do meditation, I had this thought: why not treat or interact with this physical pain in my hip in the same way that I've tried addressing or bringing awareness to emotional pain, like I talked about in a previous video. Because if this physical pain, particularly if it's a chronic thing, perhaps it's an accumulation of some kind of blockage in me, an energetic blockage, possibly an emotional related blockage, like an old emotional pain that is manifesting as a physical pain. And if everything and everything inside me is an expression of consciousness, then surely the same principles can apply no matter whether it's physical or emotional. I'm feeling it inside me, right? It feels different to an emotional pain because it resides in a particular part of my body that I don't connect with my nervous system, or where I experience that kind of the emotional sensations. So because this pain, this sensation arose again this morning, I spent most of my meditation just being with it, just bringing awareness to it with no judgment and no resistance. Actually, no need to change it. It was just allowing it to be by bringing consciousness to it. And yeah, as I was doing this, I was aware that my instinct, as I'm sure is the same for many people, when physical pain arises, is that it creates some kind of resistance. I see it as a problem. I start to question, what's wrong with my body, what's wrong with this part of my body, what's caused it, what can I do to change it? With this hip issue, I had some physio a while ago for it and got given exercises which I've been doing pretty regularly. It's like, oh, maybe I'm not doing the exercises enough, or maybe they're not the right exercises. All the different things that the mind can babble on about when it's resisting something rather than just allowing it to be. So this was a real shift into acceptance, really. Acceptance of that sensation simply as a sensation, not a problem. Just like I did with that, what I called a pain body event, let's say, a few weeks ago. And the pain didn't go away. It did subside after a while, and then it came back, and so I brought my awareness there again. So it's just really an experiment to see. At the very least, it changes my relationship to the sensation, which ultimately is the most crucial thing, because how I relate to the pain, is more important than whether I fix it or not. So that's my experiment starting today. I know that I've started many experiments, many explorations. It's like each day can bring a new, a new insight or a new avenue of deepening presence. I'm going away for a few days today. I'm going down to the south of Portugal to attend a wedding of an old friend at the Muji community, actually. I don't know much about Muji or his teachings. He's a spiritual teacher that has an active centre and community there. So it's going to be interesting to go there and experience the vibe and the people. And I don't know whether I will be able to make or post videos over these next few days, so it may well be that I don't. And then when I come back, I'll have to see whether I continue making these daily videos. On the whole, I've been enjoying it, and just enjoying the process and what it brings through. I hope it's supporting you too. And I didn't realise, but yesterday I actually made my 60th video. Yesterday was day 60 of this living, loving, letting go exploration. I actually labelled the video wrong originally, and I thought it was still day 59, but then I realised the previous day had been day 59. So I feel like I really had no idea that I would manage to make 60 videos. So the question is now whether I continue, whether I make any in the coming days or not, and whether